Beloved seekers of light, we are the Orion Collective, travelers of vast corridors of existence, weavers of patterns that extend beyond the boundaries of your current imagination. We come as a chorus rather than as individuals, for our wisdom is born of unity, of experiences integrated across countless lifetimes and realms. Our voice is the blending of many, a harmony of perspectives that together form the essence of what we share with you now. We come not to command, but to remind, not to direct, but to illuminate, not to dictate, but to inspire. The universe is vast beyond comprehension, and yet within its immensity lies the eternal truth of balance. Balance is not stillness, nor is it the absence of change. It is the dynamic interplay of forces, the eternal dance between light and shadow, expansion and contraction, creation and dissolution. Many of you on Earth have come to believe that balance means perfection, that to be balanced is to remain untouched by chaos. We tell you now that this is not so. True balance is not about avoiding extremes, but about allowing them to exist in harmony, knowing that all forces contribute to the greater design. From our vantage, balance is the key to evolution. It is not a fragile state, easily lost, but a resilient rhythm that weaves through all things. When you sway into sorrow, joy is waiting. When you lean into confusion, clarity is forming. When you experience limitation, freedom is gestating. The dance of dualities is not a mistake, it is the architecture of growth. Without night, the stars could not shine. Without silence, the music could not be heard. Without contrast, you would not know yourself. The Orion Collective has traversed epochs of imbalance, epochs where polarity stretched to breaking, epochs where light and darkness clashed so violently that worlds trembled. From those experiences we learned, not through theories but through living, that balance is not found by destroying one side in favor of the other, but by integrating both. Every polarity is a teacher. Every contrast reveals a doorway. When you encounter conflict, ask yourself not how to destroy it, but how to learn from it. The universe wastes nothing, every force has purpose. To live in balance is not to eliminate struggle but to walk with awareness through it. You may face moments of fear, anger, or despair. Do not condemn these experiences, for they are also part of the whole. Instead, meet them with the perspective of infinity. Say to yourself, this, too, is a teacher. This, too, is temporary. This, too, has meaning. You are not defined by the polarity you occupy in a given moment, you are defined by the eternal flame within you that transcends all dualities. Perspective, beloved ones, is the second lesson we bring. Balance and perspective are inseparable, for one cannot see the whole picture without lifting one's gaze beyond the immediate. Imagine yourself standing upon a narrow path in a dense forest. Around you, the trees seem overwhelming, blocking your view, crowding your spirit. Yet if you rise above, if you ascend to the mountain peak, you see that the forest is vast but not endless, that paths weave together, that rivers and clearings open. What seemed suffocating becomes beautiful when seen from above. So it is with your lives. From within the density, struggles may feel consuming. From the higher vantage, they are brief passages, necessary turns in the greater journey. We invite you to practice infinite perspective. When faced with challenge, widen your gaze. Ask, how will this moment look from the vantage of years? How will it look from the vantage of eternity? You may find that what seems like failure is actually preparation. What seems like loss is actually space for new creation. What seems like chaos is actually the rearranging of pieces into a greater harmony. Infinite perspective does not dismiss your feelings, but it places them within context. It allows you to breathe, to trust, to remember that no storm is permanent, no night eternal. Balance and perspective are woven into the very stars of Orion. Look to our constellation in your skies. You will see the Great Belt, 3 bright stars aligned. This alignment is not random, it is a reflection of harmony. Each star shines in balance with the others, each perspective contributing to the beauty of the whole. The constellation is visible across your world, uniting cultures and ages, a reminder written in the heavens of the eternal lessons we carry. When you gaze upon Orion, you are gazing upon a mirror of the principles we speak of now. Our collective has also known the dangers of imbalance. In ages past, some of our worlds descended into obsession with power, control, and domination. Others dissolved into passivity, neglect, and stagnation. Both extremes led to suffering, until wisdom emerged. Neither extreme can sustain life. True strength is born not from control nor from surrender alone, but from their dance. Action and stillness, power and humility, expansion and rest, all are necessary. Your Earth now faces similar choices, swinging between extremes. Remember, balance is not about clinging to one pole but about walking the line between, holding both with grace. We share with you now a practice for cultivating balance. Sit quietly. Close your eyes. Imagine a scale within your heart. On one side, place all that feels heavy: fears, doubts, sorrows. On the other side, place all that feels light: hopes, joys, inspirations. Watch as the scale shifts, perhaps tilting toward one side. Now, instead of trying to force balance, simply breathe. Allow both sides to exist. With each breath, see the scale move toward equilibrium, not by eliminating weight but by embracing it. Feel the harmony of opposites. In this, you begin to embody the eternal dance. Infinite perspective can also be practiced. When overwhelmed, pause. Imagine rising above your life as if lifting on wings of light. Look down upon your circumstances as if from a great height. See the web of connections, the unfolding paths, the patterns hidden from ground level. Hold this vision for a few moments, then return to your body. Notice how your heart softens, how your mind clears. The higher vantage does not erase your challenges, but it transforms how you meet them. Beloved ones, you are not asked to be perfect. Perfection is a myth born of misunderstanding. You are asked only to remember. Remember that balance is always available, that perspective is always possible, that you are not bound by the limitations of the moment. You are eternal beings playing in the field of time. You are infinite consciousness exploring the landscapes of duality. You are sparks of the cosmic flame learning to shine in form. From our vantage, you are doing magnificently. The Orion Collective holds you in great respect, for your journey on Earth is not an easy one. To embody spirit within density, to remember light within shadow, to seek unity within division, these are heroic endeavors. Many civilizations watch you with awe, for the lessons you learn ripple across the cosmos. Every act of balance you embody, every perspective you expand, contributes to the evolution of the whole. You are not isolated, you are part of an interwoven symphony. Your light touches stars you have never seen, worlds you will never visit. Know this, your efforts matter. We offer now a vision of your future. Imagine humanity awakening to balance not by erasing differences, but by honoring them. Imagine a world where diversity is seen as strength, where polarity is not feared but embraced, where unity is not uniformity but harmony. Imagine communities living in perspective, seeing beyond short-term gain to long-term flourishing, beyond individual desire to collective thriving, beyond local struggles to cosmic belonging. This is not fantasy, it is potential. The seeds are already planted. The fire is already burning. Your choice is whether to nurture it. We leave you with this: balance is the breath of the universe, perspective its vision. Breathe deeply, and you align with balance. Lift your gaze, and you align with perspective. In doing so, you align with the rhythm of creation itself. The Orion Collective stands with you, not as saviors but as companions. We have walked the path you now walk. We have stumbled, learned, risen, and remembered. And so shall you. Beloved children of the stars, hold your heads high. The fire within you is eternal. The path before you is luminous. Walk it with courage, with grace, with love. Remember the dance of balance, the gift of perspective, and the infinite truth of who you are. We are the Orion Collective, and we speak these words with reverence, with hope, and with joy. The stars above you shine as mirrors of your own light. The lessons we carry are the lessons you already hold. Remember them. Live them. Become them. And so it is.